Okay, so if this video is my dad's place, yeah. So okay, if you're currently seeing this video, if you currently clicked on this video, definitely you are attracted by the title, by the thumbnail. I guess by the title you already know what I'm actually doing. It's a breakdown of my week of trying to pass a $20,000 my forex fund account. I was actually in a drawdown of about 2% on starting this video. So one thing I want to clarify is this video won't be fun, but it will be an honest and a very transparent video. It is very long, and if transparency in forex trading is something you really like, then stick to the end of the video. It's not going to be fun, I repeat it again. And to be honest, if you're looking for something that will be fun, just please click away from this video because it's not fun. Yeah. If this is kind of content you like, please don't forget to click the like button and also subscribe. Also turn on the notification bell, because next week I'll also be doing another breakdown of how my trading week went, including my analysis and everything. So yeah, see you in the next video. Okay, what's good guys? So this is me at 2 a.m. 3 hours into market. The market's open a bit late today instead of usual 10 p.m. open. It's open at 11 p.m. So I stayed awake. I wanted to close my limit order, my buy limit order on GBUSD. I've done that already because after analyzing the chart for the new week, it wasn't favoring my buyers. Yeah, I'm looking for buyers, but it's always favoring my buyers. So I've closed it, and what I'll be doing is this. I'm just trying to keep you guys updated on how my week trading week will go on my forex fund account. So I'll keep you guys posted before, during, and while I'm in the trade. Everything will be pretty much posted. My psychology during the trade, yeah, I'll try my best. I'm not the best at video editing or anything, but I'll just do my very best to make it, I will not say fun, but to make it as transparent as possible. Yeah, we'll see in the next video. Alright, good morning trader. So as you can see, I'm actually outside. I'm not at my place, so I'm at one of my friend's place. So, and in the apartment it's usually a bit noisy due to numerous generator beyond, so I have to just come outside so I can make this video quietly. And okay, I don't know, so but yeah, that's because I'm much outside. So honestly, I actually forgot that I'm supposed to record my chat, but I'm going to do it now. This is actually 9:14. I woke up a bit late due to the fact that I slept late, but I usually try my best to wake up just around the London session. And yeah, one thing I also want to please apologize. I don't know how to make videos on how to like record my screen and also have my webcam on at the same time. So what I'll just be doing on my iPad is I'll only be recording the screen. The webcam would be on. Please, I apologize in advance for that. So let's get straight to the video. Good morning guys. So as you might be able to see, I actually did mark up my chart a bit. That was yesterday. That was earlier this morning, and yeah, I actually did have this level. As well, this level was a significant level for me, but I was actually expecting a graph of liquidity below this level before we saw the push higher, but we didn't get that. And now, honestly, I won't be waiting for that as we've already gotten a break of structure. Though it might not be the best trading, what's it called? Trading, oh God, how do you put it? It might not be the best idea, but okay, but that's what I'm actually going to be looking for. So now, when price did that, while price was breaking that level above, I think on the 15 minutes, we left this very significant punch candle, as you can see. So I already marked it up, and price immediately tapped on it and created a new high. So as you can see, the punch candle is also clear, very clear on the, what's it called, on the 15 minutes time frame. So what I'll just do is I will go on a more lower time frame just to look for entries, and probably, so looking at what happened here, I think I'm very sure there was some sign of accumulation. There was some sign of price accumulating just right here before we saw this push up. So this level is actually a level to look out for. This 1 minute punch candle right here is actually a level to look out for. 1 minute punch candle, but one thing is this: I want to be sure the level is not an already mitigated level on the higher time frame. Probably I'll just be going by that level. So looking at what has happened so far, looking at what happened there, we have this, what's it called, this kind of movement right here. We have this price movement. Then so that's um a rally based rally. That's what we saw here on the wall. Though we're only seeing it with the week, but that's the kind of movement we have. So it's showing that okay, this is also a level. There's also possibility of price reacting off this level. And okay, it's a bit clearer here on the 1 minute time for so we have this price moving up. Then so this is our rally. This is our rally. This is our base, and this is our rally. So one thing I want to also tell you guys is I actually did usually use. I've always been using a laptop to trade, but decided to change due to the fact that it was not, I want to use the word portable and so easy for me. So I most of the time, if I'm going to class, I can't carry my laptop along with me. And I don't really like analyzing chat on my phone. So that's the reason why I got the iPad. So I got the iPad more like a birthday gift for myself in October. So yeah. So I'll just be so one thing is this: I will be going with this full level. I will set an alert and see. I'll set an alert just below here, and probably set an alert just below. Let me close this. I'll set an alert just below here and see how price reacts. So you guys will be able to hear bird sounds and everything based on the fact I'm outside. So I still apologize for that. And yeah, thank you very much. So I'll just set alerts and see how price react, because the truth is, if I decide to enter this is right here. We also have another punch candle. This is actually a 5 minute punch candle. A 5 minute punch candle. So there are two probabilities here. There's a probability that we see price come this low, move higher, or price come this low before moving. And there's also still some probability that price can come so low and just keep pushing lower, because I personally think the actual move it was looking to make has not been made. As there are a lot of liquidity that is still left to be grabbed, and those have not been grabbed. So I think there's still possibility for lower price movement. So I'll leave you guys down. Though if I want to analyze another chart, I'll continue on that screen recording. And yeah, thanks so much, guys. Okay, on the other hand, so one thing you guys want I've noticed is the way I pause, add the video pause. So I'm just trying. I don't want the videos to be so long that I'll keep wasting you guys time. So I'm just trying to make it as short as possible. I know no matter how I try, this video might be as long as 20 minutes, or even it may be as long as 1 hour. So that's just one truth. So one thing that I can also notice is here, I actually marked all this up yesterday. So right here we had this punch candle shoot straight up and create this imbalance right here. Now this imbalance price came back to fill it, but it wasn't so filled, and it was never filled up to the 50% of it. Now one thing there is, it's not a necessity for price to always fill 50%, but price not filling the same balance also gives us an idea that there is there is still some room of price coming higher coming higher into this level, as we are also have this candle that I marked, this oh shit, the 5 minutes institutional candle followed by this inbound. So it's a level I'm actually on the lookout for. And one thing there is this: I'm looking out to see if this movement, this price movement right here, might either be a reaccumulation or a redistribution. So so far I've not really checked it, and I actually don't want to see how it wants to react into this area. And then also I still have these lower levels right here. So I have these lower levels right here. So I have these lower levels right here. So at these levels, okay, also even price also created this equal low, so it's something to look out for. So I have these levels right here. So at this level, I'm seeing possibility of price coming into this low, into this area, into one of what this highlighted area, and then pushing up to grab this 4 hours liquidity. But also price left a series of equal lows just before it went higher at this um POI level. I think it's a 4 hours POI. So price left series of liquidity right there before going higher. So there's still also possibility of price coming higher into this level and then pushing lower. So we can't say, we just have to watch the chart, see what it gives us, and we react. I cannot exactly predict what price wants to do. So I can't for sure say if we're looking for buys or sells, but I know one thing that price is actually cooking to give us an entry. Only thing is, I hope it will be a winning trade. But even still, even if it turns out to be a losing trade, at the end of the day, one followed. I followed my plans and everything. Yeah. So thank you very much, guys. Alright, guys. So one thing we can see right here is price approaching. Price has already has just approached our level of demand, but the thing there is, I won't be entering this trade due to the fact that it approached aggressively. I actually prefer when price start approaching a level with probably a smaller accumulation, but I don't like this full body candle movement. It's not really something I'm too comfortable with. But though there's still possibility that okay, just as price approach, we can see its movement to the upside. But instead, I'll wait and see how it turns out. And yeah, probably the probability is so high that we'll be breaking the structure lower and becoming far lower, or we might even come as low as taking out the liquidity line just around here. So we'll see how it plays out. But one thing that I'm actually seeing right now is this whole what's it called? This whole price movement is now beginning to take the shape of a distribution, even though there is no significant level it's reacting off of. So there's no significant level price is reacting off of. So it's no specific or significant level. It's just, but it's beginning to take the shape of a distribution. And yeah, I will say how it plays out. I'll always keep you guys updated in all my doings. And yeah. Okay, guys, so yeah, this is me once again. So um one thing here is this: I actually decided to change my bias. Now, looking at what the chart did, if we look at it clearly, yeah, price right here was manipulating the lows, manipulating the lows, manipulating. Even right here, it still manipulated the lows. But looking at what price has been doing just right above here, you can see the continued manipulation of various ways. Price manipulated this low and immediately, quickly, it reversed to the downside. But on the other hand, looking at how what price did right here, this actually seemed more like a break of structure rather than a manipulation. Though yeah, it's still also a manipulation based on it took out this lows, but look at what it did. It looks more like a break of structure. But on the other hand, see the sharp movement that followed immediately it took this high. Immediately it took this high. The movement was very swift. Same thing applies to this level right here. It took as price created this equal set of equal highs, took took out those highs and closed that's within it closed below it within two candles. Or let me go on a low. Let me go on a 15 minutes. It closed, can you see it closed back below it with this week, unlike what really happened right here. See, it closed there and then it took several weeks. So the possibility that this I've been looking at this whole thing in a wrong way. I should be looking at it as a distribution, though it's the only downside is it's not exactly distributing from any specific region of concern. Also, looking at what it also did there. Oh shit. Also, looking at what it did right here. Looking at what it did right here. It created this. Jeez. I'm so sorry about the cockroach and yeah. So it created this equal eyes here with this week being the movement that took out the eye. So it's actually on the high side that the probability is higher that this whole movement I might have been looking at it in a wrong way. So probably we saw probably prices. I guess what price is doing right there is price is reacting from this what's it called from this level. That's from this we have right here we have this kind of movement. That's the drop based drop movement. So you can see it. You have this then drop. So probably price is reacting from the base of the drop base drop. So now going down, stretching down to a lower time frame. This this level, this can be our what's it called? This is our creek. So let me highlight it. Creek. This is our creek. So or we can call it um the so we either call this a jump above the creek or we call it just a creek. So it all depends on what you prefer. So I'll take this out. So what I'll be waiting for right now is now we've seen the break of this significant level. Because if I was to mark this up, this would be our preliminary supply. This buyer's climax. This will be secondary test. This will be our sign of weakness, and then this will be our uptrust and our uptrust after distribution. So and now we broke below. No, though most time I do usually wait for a break below the sign of weakness before I get into the trade. It is a more conservative trade, but seeing the way price broke below the uptrust and stayed a little bit below it, and looking at what price did again to show it's not just something, it's not just a type of liquidity grab. It broke below it again, showing yeah price was actually looking to break below it. So I probably would be taking a trade based on I will be taking a trade based on the last unmitigated high also. Alright, so looking at what just happened, taking a trade based off of this would be the most, like, would be very ideal. But I don't know. Let me check how many I still usually have. Okay, it's just actually a 5 pip movement. So I'll see you guys and yeah. Alright, guys. So I don't know, but I'll show you what's happening on my chart right now. Yeah, the initial level which I didn't go based on that level because I saw a better entry opportunity, and it seems as though I've missed the trade, and the trade is playing out nicely. But I'll show you guys what's happening on my screen right now. Okay, I want this to refresh. I don't know. Okay, yeah, so this actually, guys, so this was the initial level. This was the level which I showed you all in the video that I'm looking to, that I might place my trade based off. So I what I showed in the pics was my entry will be here, then my stop loss will just above this level. So let me just make it a 5.5 pip. So this was what I showed you all, but later on, so far the trade is running about just around 4 hours. Seems like I've missed the trade, but what can I do? Nothing. So I later reanalyzed the chart, and yeah, looking at what I saw on the basing my entry from what I saw on the minutes time frame, you can see this very obvious, though very okay. Let me use this. We can see this very oh shit. You can see this very obvious rally based drop. So I was expecting some movement into that level before we drop. So let me show you guys. Okay, this was where I ran. I was expecting some movement. Price came um all the way as high as this, but we didn't get that push to the upside. So since the trade is not yet over, I'll be waiting. And on the 3 minutes, we had this imbalance. I was expecting, okay, probably we might see the complete closure of the imbalance. So I had 2 entries. I split my trade into 2 positions. So this is my trade right here. I split it into 2 positions. I split it into 2 positions. That's one with a tighter stop loss and the other with a more larger stop loss. As you can see, there's one with I have a 1 lot and a 0.6 lot trade open at the same time. So it didn't turn out well. It wasn't the best though. I'll see how it plays out. I'm not still like changing bias. So the only thing I'm going to do is, while price was moving to the downside, price created this new level, this new supply level. Make it red instead. I'm so sorry. I have and also we had this equal highs while we created the supply, so it's more obvious on the 1 minute time frame. My network is a bit, it's somewhat terrible. I don't know, probably because I'm inside, so I don't know. So we have this equal highs which can be seen right here. This equal highs. So I already placed my alarm here. I'll be seeing our price. That's only if we see price reaching there. So I'll see our price reaching. Also, one thing that's obvious is this trend line liquidity, which price might be looking to grab. So I can't for sure say, and I'll keep you guys posted on how the whole thing goes on. Yeah. So probably if we see price movement here, what I'll be waiting for is, I want to see price move into this level, not in an aggressive manner, but in a more in a more what's it called? I don't I don't want to see continuous bullish move. I want to just see a reduced bullish move into that level. Then I'll be looking to short it. So yeah, and yeah, to be honest, honestly, the trade is not looking like what I really want to partake in. Though, yeah, it's not been activated, but on my MT5, it's been activated. Like, okay, yeah, it's been activated. Both of the trades. But the trade is not looking like what I really want to partake in due to the Like if you guys can see how bullish it was, like we saw continuous bullishness into the level, and but what will happen is I'll just still hold the trade and see how it plays out. Probably might turn out to be a loss, and probably might be a winner. So we'll see how it plays out. I'll keep you guys updated. And so I just actually did close the trade on GBUSD. It's I just closed it very early, but it wasn't doing exactly what I really wanted it to do. And yeah, I went out of the trade. Yeah, it's all good. To the next trade. So alright guys, so here's the chance. I actually did close my trade somewhere around here. So this is it. I closed it just okay, as you can see, I closed the trade just around here. Just for under wait, where's what I check today's profit today. So I closed it just under $70. I just mentioned it. Yeah, actually, the trade wasn't. I was initially running. I was running about 2 hours in total on the two trades. On this particular trade alone, I think I was running just around 4 hours. Then on this, I was running around 2.5 hours. Well, the trade was looking to. I was initially. This level right here was my take profit one. So I was looking to take my first partial here. I was waiting for a break of structure below here so I could move towards the break level. None of that happened. So I'm seeing how, looking at how the candles are behaving. So it took a lot. Okay, it took about 15 candles to just make that move, to make that down move. And yeah, it took about under about 30 candles, about okay, 30, 25 candles to make this move. On the other hand, it took just around 14 candles to break above here, showing like the bullishness in price. So I just felt okay, probably it's best for me to close it, and I'll wait further. The truth is, there's possibility of price just breaking completely above everything, but I'll just have to wait and see how it does. Yeah, I'll update you guys on how it all plays out later. Alright, so so far this is the update on Euro USD. It actually did eat my stop loss, but thank God I actually did close at past profit. So yeah, this was it. I closed as past profit, and yeah, so it wasn't a bad one overall. So far I think I actually did get everything wrong. You know, the what's it called? The first phase of an accumulation of a reaccumulation is usually take this form of a what's it called, of a distribution. So probably this was all like a fake out for me, and probably this final move to the downside. Earlier on in the previous video I said something about this level, me expecting price to manipulate these lows right here. So I was not able to get an entry, and I was looking at this level, this 5 minutes area, as my point of interest. This 5 minute level as my point of interest right here. So let me just highlight it down. I was looking at this 5 minutes area as my point of interest for price, but whenever I saw price get into that level. So that's that for that. So I'll just take this out, and yeah.
Wonder what I see.
So far what I'm going to be doing is what I'm going to do is what's it called? I'm looking at this. I had this level marked up. That's throughout the weekend. So I had this level marked up. The possibility of price buying to the upside from this level. So we already saw price react at this level. We've seen some minor break of structure, which is this level right here. seeing this minor break of structure to this level right here. So what I'm going to be doing is um, I'm going to be looking for possible entry opportunities right here, or better still, I might wait for this overall break of structure right here before I get into the trade. So I won't be showing you guys the analysis, but I will show you guys whatever I end up doing later on. Alright, so looking at what's going on here on the 15 minutes time frame for GU, I actually have an overall level, which is this gray area. I have then inside the overall level I have a 30 minutes punch candle. So now price came, and as you can see, price is really respecting the area. Price is respecting the area so nicely. And now going down to a more lower time frame, like the 1 minute time frame, and seeing the price delivery right here, you can see when price came down to the 30 minutes region, we started forming some um we started accumulating just right here. And now price broke structure right here. Price broke structure. I had this level where I was waiting to see how price also reacts. Now this second movement also cleared my bias, which means price is actually accumulating. This was a reaccumulation right here. You see I had this equal highs, so but it wasn't really an equal high. So far I can say I'm actually looking for buys for GU. Now this was where we had our break of structure, just around here. That's this line and this place, we had our break of structure. So now I initially had this level as a level for me, looking at this level here, but looking at what the 3 minutes is showing, I think this level is invalidated already. This level is invalidated already, so I'll be looking for from a whole different. So another area I might be looking for at what price does now will probably be this level here, and then this level. So with that man, I'll just see how price on this level. So with that man, I'll see how price plays out. Yeah, I'll update you guys. Price to come into as being it. So why, as soon as this is the level, so price came into it and immediately rejected, and then price broke this structure I for this total push to down. So and now why price was doing that, price left this trend line liquidity and rally um this rally base rally to the upside. So it's something I'm actually looking to enter. I'm looking to get in based off of this. I'll be placing a limit order. I'll get in based off of this, and with my stop loss just below here. I could have a conservative stop loss just here, but I did prefer it right here. So and yeah, so that's what I'm actually looking to do. And yeah, we'll see how the trade plays. I don't have a specific target right now. I don't usually give myself targets, so I just go with the flow as price moves. And yeah, let me just have this. I also have this. So yeah, I'll update you guys later on how the trade went. Okay. So the I ended the deal with about the $69 profit. It's just around 0.5%, putting the balance to $19,670 for the day. We'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'll keep updating you on how you love the trade goes. Okay. So the I ended the deal with about the $69 profit. It's just around 0.5%, putting the balance to $19,670 for the day. We'll see how tomorrow goes, and I'll keep updating you on how you love the trade goes. Alright, so as you can see, the trade just got activated. It's activated right now, and it's currently running a bit of profit. I'm actually looking. I have two things in mind. Probably most loss to break even if I'm able to get a break of structure above here, or better still, I'll wait for a break of structure above
this level, above this level 5, most will stop loss will break. So I don't know which I'll be going by, but I'll see how the trade plays out, and I'll let you all know what my final bias is. Okay, guys, I guess you can see my markup. So I just took another loss right just now on the what's it called, on the G short, on the GU buy. So I actually set limit orders and came back to say okay, it's, I mean, the level it actually, okay, I guess you can see what happened. It took me out, then broke about the level which I really wanted it to break. Fine, most of us to break it, but it is what it is. So this is the, yeah. So this is the trade for today. I'm down about $101 and bringing the account total back to 19,470. As overall for this week, we're in a loss. I think we're in a loss of around $150 or so. So $130 or so. So that's the current loss, current total loss we're in. We'll see how it goes, and so far I'm actually monitoring. I don't want to show my analysis, my what's it called, my markup process, because it will make the video so long. So I'm just monitoring charts, highlighting everything I'm seeing. So far I will just be waiting. I'll just be waiting, to be honest. Price is giving me every reason to think this is a distribution, but at the same time it's still giving me some reasons for this to be what's it called, a reaccumulation. If we are able to get a break of structure of this sign of weakness, then I'll start analyzing whether whether we're actually looking at a distribution or a reaccumulation. So I'll just see how it plays out, and I'll keep you guys updated. Let me see. And one thing I also want to monitor is how it starts manipulating these lows. If you guys notice what really happened initially, price is looking so bearish from here. That's looking that okay, we're taking various eyes, clear this eye, clear this eye. Immediately went back down. Price clears and immediately went back down. Broke structure. But one thing that I'm also noticing at the same time is price creating liquidity and clearing out the lows. So we can see this liquidity that was created, this equal highs. Aside that, we are also creating, okay, and that you can also see this what's it called, this is not an equal high, but this is not an equal high, but this is actually a what's it called, this is a regular low, but it was, the liquidity was grabbed below that low. This was the move that even took me out. So liquidity was grabbed below that, and price went higher immediately, and even as if I broke structure. And so I want to monitor how price breaks everything, because at the end of the day, this whole structure, this whole price movement right here might just be a reaccumulation. It may not be a reaccumulation, and at the same time, it may still be a distribution. One thing I'm trying to, that's why I'm being careful at what I'm looking at right now, because one thing about reaccumulation is it always takes the form of a distribution. In the initial phase, it always clears structural eyes, and but towards the ending part, we now start seeing signs of low price manipulating the lows before we see our final break of structure to the upside. So I want to be very careful, watch everything, and I'll update you on how it goes. And please, if you are enjoying the video so far, that's if you've waited this long, if you've stayed in the video for this long, please, I'll really appreciate if you can smash the like button and also subscribe if you also want more content like this. Yeah, I know this is not the most fun content out there, but I'm just trying to be open about everything I'm seeing on the chart and how the account process is going. And yeah, we'll meet in the next.
Okay, all right, guys. So
I told you guys I won't be showing my analysis, so it won't take a lot of time. But this is just what I was looking at on Euro USD. Going on the 2 hours time frame, on the 4 hours time frame initially, we can easily see this institutional candle. That's the candle that it led to the break of structure. It led to the creation of a new high. So as you can see, price created a new high. Even though it's not the best, at least price the body of the candle was higher than the previous high's body. So I can still take this as a new high. Now, aside that, going on the 2 hours time frame, we can see. Let me clear this. We can see that price. There was this rejection and rejection to the up. So this can be taken as a rally based rally. So this is also a demand level, but I took just 50% of the level, that's which is this. Taking just 50% of the level, which is this, as you can see, just 50% of the level. And I'm just watching price action around that area to see what price does exactly. So just looking at what price is doing, we can see that I have already marked up this accumulation that is happening right here. So our preliminary support, our sellers climax, our secondary test, automatic rally, our sign of strength, our secondary test in phase B, then our shakeout or our spring, whichever you want to call it. The what's it called? The names doesn't really matter. So just with that, I marked up this level, though I'm not entering based on this level because I personally don't like the break of structure. When I wait for a break of structure, I like seeing price spend more time. I like seeing price spend more time above the level which is to break structure before probably it comes to mitigate any other area which I'm looking to enter. Then the move to the upside. So I won't be entering because the price hasn't spent a lot of time. It just closed above and now it's probably going to close below the level. So this is not a valid level for me. So I'll just be waiting. I will still I'll adjust my alarm higher so that I will get notified if it breaks higher, and I'll see how it plays out. I will also notify you guys. Though the thing there's also more possibilities that price can come lower and even break the structure to the downside, probably create a final spring before it pushes higher, or as well this in all might even be a redistribution. One can't say. So I'll just wait, watch price action, see how it plays out, and probably we might also still see price just come to fill up this imbalance. It's not a necessity, but we might see something like that, and I'll keep updating you guys. So I was initially saying I wanted to enter going for buys on Euro USD, but as I said earlier, the break which I got was more like a liquidity grab, so I did not enter the buy. And just now news was released. The spike was so, like, I think the drop was, it was so, price was so bearish. Like, I think it dropped about, it dropped on Euro USD though. Price dropped nearly, price dropped by 65. Price dropped by 65 pips. That's on Euro USD again. Then I don't know. I'll jump on the chart and show you guys. So price dropped by 64 pips. Then on GBP we saw a spike of 98 pips. That's nearly 100 pips. Like, jeez. And initially, I do trade news, but when I went to trade out news, I was looking at was it 2 years I was looking at? Okay, I was looking at what's it called? I was looking at Euro USD. So I later changed my bias on Euro USD that the sales, the buys which I was saying, it's not the accumulation which I was saying, it was not an accumulation because I started seeing break of market structure. But I was waiting for an entry opportunity because since I knew Powell news was going to drop by 4 o'clock. I was looking for some entry around that what's it called? Maybe at 3:55. So I was looking for some entry at around 3:55. Sell entries, but I did not get any. And I will jump on the chat and show you guys what I was actually. I'm trying to get a good camera angle based on the light reflection. So I will jump on the chat, show you guys what I saw, and geez, that drop was so much. I will show you guys that now. Okay, so this was a drop that happened on GBP Like this is how many pips drop? This is a 94 pips drop, and on New Year's we saw a 60 pip drop, approximately 60 pip drop due to the poor 4 o'clock news. And actually, poor news is
other ways we can bring prices down instead of lowering.
Oh, let me just show you where I was looking for some entry out. So, just right here, I decided to wait to see if we might get a closure of this imbalance. Where I was looking to go for short. I was waiting for maybe some kind of price action that will push price into the place where I'll be shorting from there. I didn't see any type of price movement back to the upside, and yeah. I missed out on this big move, but it's all good. What I'll be doing right now is whenever I see a big manipulation, I do usually clear all of my markup and start up a new markup, because to me I feel okay, probably there might have been a shift in the market and my bias will still be my mind will still be clinging onto my previous bias one. I'm probably done for the day. I don't know. Probably I might still see another setup. If I do see a setup, I'll let you all know. But if not, then as I'm done for the day. And yeah, okay. So I think I guess our Tuesday is ending with with an $100 loss. So we had that's just one trade today, and we ended the week with just this one trade. And yeah, that was all good. So have a nice time, guys. Alright, so this is what I'm actually looking at right now on USD, and it's so what I noticed was looking at this very bearish move that happened right now, and one thing there is this institutional candle stands out a lot, but in the middle of the imbalance we also have some price movement that's at 50% of the imbalance. Normally I don't not that I trade imbalance, but it also helps in price confirmation. So at the 50% of this on the 30 minutes, at the 50% of this imbalance, we have let me just mark the 50%, and we have this 1 minute. Yeah, at the 50% of the imbalance, we have this 1 minute base drop. So we have this drop, then the base, and then another drop. So it stands out to me. And now, so what I was actually doing was I was waiting to see how price will react just at that 50%. And so far, what you can see is actually see signs of price redistributing. You can see our preliminary supply, our automatic rally, our buyers climax, automatic rally also again. Then these are sign of our secondary sign of weakness, our uptrust and our uptrust after distribution. You can also see various equal highs being taken. You can also see various equal highs being taken, and length of it, and even just around various highs. This highs was manipulated, same as this high right here. It was also this UT it was manipulated before. So looking at that, I'm placing my trade based off this 1 minute buy before you sell candle. Now I didn't exactly go for the open of the candle. I went, since we also had this very significant, we had this what's it called, this sell to buy candle. If I am just going by the, what's it called, by the week of that candle, and how I'm going by, which with this being like, probably this might be an inducement, I don't know, but I'm going by that. So I'll just calculate my entry and everything, and then I'll let you guys know how it plays. Alright guys, so price has finally hit my take profit level without getting me activated in about, I think, 2 instances. Okay, it's missed, it's literally didn't just activate me, so I'll be closing this and be looking at how price react inside this level. If I see some more sign of bearishness, I probably will still be looking for sales, and I don't know if I might still be looking for sales around this level, or I'll be looking for lower areas, or I might just be looking for buys to the upside. But I'll still let you guys know. So far, still it's still just one trade for the day and nothing more. So still good. We're down about 0.5% for the day, and I'll let you guys know how it all goes out or it ends up. Right, so so far today I've not taken any trade. I was looking at um I was looking at EU buys and XPX 500 buys, but yeah, I didn't take them later on. So I'm just waiting, and I'll update you guys. I'll keep on updating you guys. And this video will already be very long, but I'm sorry, I'll just keep on updating you guys how it plays out, and yeah. Alright, so news is coming out in about 23 minutes time from now. So, and I'm actually looking at XPX 500, as I said earlier on. We seem to be accumulating. We've been taking lows, taking various lows, but only thing has been, I've been waiting for a break of a final break of structure. We got one right here. We got one break of structure right here, but I was actually waiting for this break of structure above before I look to enter any trade. But and up until now, I haven't gotten that. So even now, so what I'm actually doing, I'm trying to see if probably I can wait for this particular break of structure right here. That's this. So if I'm able to see this break above here, then I think I'll be more confident to enter this trade for buys. And yeah, so far I was looking at this level as a possible area for buys, but if I don't get a break of structure, I won't be entering any buys, and I hope to see how the news plays out. Yeah, update you all if I enter a trade or if I don't enter a trade at the end of the day. So just alright. So far I'm actually looking for buys on Euro USD. The only thing is I'm having second doubts based on the fact that the exact same news that came out yesterday is still the exact same news that's coming out today. The only thing is we're having job opening news, so there's still possibility that might say something else. So I'll be using the market execution right here. I'll be entering buys. My stop loss is just right here. The reason why I'm entering it is based on this 1 minute based rally, and I'll update you guys on how it plays out. Alright guys, so this is another trade I'm looking to enter. I'm looking to enter buys on GBSD. As you can see, it's 5 minutes just before the news. So I want to see how it plays out. I'm actually reducing my risk to 0.2% instead of my usual risk. So I'm looking at Euro USD and GBSD, whichever gives me an entry up opportunity. I'll be going by that. So I'll update you guys. So alright guys, so I actually just entered buys on GBBUSD. I entered buys a bit early. It wasn't at this exact area, so it was around there. So I entered the buys through. I have my stop loss just around there. So and that's an 8.8. I'm coming. So I have an 8.8 pip stop loss, and as you can see, I'm risking just $30 on the account. That's about 0.2% on the. So I'll see how it goes. Hopefully it turned out to be a good trade, and I'll update you guys on how it plays out. See you guys. We'll just wait on the news so that we can all see how it plays out. As you can see, this, let me just show you. This is the trade right now. This is the trade. So I reduced my risk due to the fact that spread and slippage play a very important role during news release. So that I don't lose so much. It might just indicate that I risk $100 now, and it turns out to be a sell instead of a buy, and then instead of losing $100, I end up losing about 200 or 250. But at least with the $40 risk on, I can probably reduce my risk due to slippage. My risk will just be at around $100. So that's what I'm looking at, and hopefully it plays out the best. So let's just a minute to news release. And but I'm very very skeptical about the whole thing due to the fact that yesterday's news release
This is volatile.
led to deep sales. So I'm a bit skeptical about the whole thing, and just keep seeing it plays out. Just about 15 minutes to news release, and I'm anxious. I'm no lies in that. I'm very very anxious because the volatility during news is something else. It's not just like regular trade. So I'm really really anxious. Okay, it turns out to be a sell. News release came out and price has sold. I think I've been taken out. Yeah. Okay. I've been taken out, and yeah, I lost just around $40. I lost $40, and yeah. Okay. This was the exact reason why I was so skeptical about entering this trade. I was looking at Euro USD, GBP USD on a larger time frame, looking at what it was doing right there. It was having that's this whole movement shows price was delaying to break structure. So something else, but yeah, I was taken out at the loss of 40 $41. So it's nothing, and yeah, all good.
One don't go.
And my okay, actually my friend is here, like the guy.
One is out. I'm still addressing the other one.
Like the guy over leveraged on the news, he over leveraged buys on the news, and I think it's in a pretty large loss. Looking at the fact that price is dropping euro on euro years, because it trades euro years this one. Yeah, all good. Only one trade for the day, and just one loss for the day, and okay, that's a 0.2% loss for the day. So it's still not that bad. I'm down overall. I'm down by 2.5% overall, 2.7% overall. So still not a bad one. Okay, so what's going on? Like, finally, the buys which I was expecting is actually really happening. So initially, why I was looking for buys was due to the fact that I saw this as a reaccumulation. I actually was looking at this level as equal, as a level of equal lows. And earlier this morning, I told you all when I was explaining this accumulation that this level was a significant level where I was expecting price to come into. The news literally missed it by a few pips and spiked to the upside. Right now, this drop to the downside grabbed every liquidity lying down, and then we saw price come and validate this demand level before we started seeing this buy. So now my entry level is literally just based off of this sell to buy movement. That's this sell to buy movement. So if you look at the 5 minutes and you take the 50% of the 5 minutes, you can easily see the sell to buy movement. So from the 50%, you can easily see this. So this where I'm looking to place my trade off. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. And also, I'm also looking at XPX 500. So as you can see, I'm looking at to get into buys from this level. I'm waiting for a break above this level before I get into buys at that level. If I don't see that break, then I'm not entering. So, but let me close this door. So if I don't see the break above this level, I'm not entering. Same as US 30. I'm waiting for a break above this level before I get into any buys. And though US 30 is still, I can get into aggressive buys after I see a break above this level. I wait for a retest of an unmitigated level. Then, but so far, I'm looking to get into Euro USD buys, and yeah, that's it. So I'm going to reanalyze. I haven't really analyzed for GU to look for any buy entry, but probably I'll just be entering off this sell to buy move. But the thing there is, I don't like this break of structure. It's the break of structure just seems like a liquidity grab. So I won't be entering based off down. So I'll just be looking at this that still looks more juicy to me, and I'll keep on notifying you all along the way. And yeah. Morning guys, so the buy trade I showed you guys on Euro USD, which I had yesterday, I left it overnight. So it's still running. It's running just around, I think, 1.5 hour. It's not running in the profit while the GBUSD trade wasn't activated. And yeah, I actually had double plans if I should leave the trade running or not, because swap fees, as it was Wednesday, on my forex fund and some other brokers, they pay 3 times the usual swap fee on Wednesday. So I was looking at the ball. I decided to just hold it since the swap fee wouldn't be that high. So I think I paid around just around $30 for swap. And so that's it. Though I'll jump on the chat in a few minutes and update you on how it's going so far. Alright, so far this is me still being in the trade. So this target I have here is, I don't really have any specific target. I just have the what's it called, the target there. It's not a real target for me. So the way I do manage trade is, I just hold and see how it plays out, looking at areas where probably there might be rejection or so, then probably I might be closing some of the trade. But right now, I don't have any target for this trade. So far it's just been, it's not done anything really tangible. Like it's just pretty much moving around the entry level, and is the MT5 is them. So as you can see, I paid a swap fee of, I don't know how to showcase it. I paid a swap fee of $30.05. So that's why the profit and the equity does not go match. So yeah, the trade has been running like I entered the trade. Let me check the time I entered the trade. I entered the trade yesterday evening around 8 o'clock. That's 2 minutes past 8. And that's 6 hours from now. 6 hours ago, that's when I was. Now it's 8:02. So I entered the trade 6 hours ago. And still yet nothing to show for it. So we'll see. What I'm actually doing is I'm looking at very significant levels where there might be possible sales coming into the market. So those are levels I'm really looking at to see how price react at those areas. Levels like this, levels like this, levels like this, also levels like this and this. Instead of using this, let me just use levels like this, levels like this, levels like this, and I'm being careful with all those levels to see how price reacts off of those areas. If price gives us sell entries or something like that. So, though one of the levels I'm looking to target initially is the close of this imbalance field, which was created during the news yesterday. During the news yesterday, during the news the day before, that's 2 days ago. That's during Powell testifies news, something like that. So that's the initial level I'm looking to target. So I'm looking to target that level as my take profit one. Also, another way which I look for my targets is by taking measured moves, by actually measuring. So taking this from here, from the low to the high, and putting it on this, I can easily find measure. So if I was to take my partial based on the measured move, so my take profit one will be somewhere just around there. But I probably might, if price comes into that area, because I don't know if you guys remember, I was looking for sales somewhere around the year or year. I can't really exactly remember exactly place. Okay, somewhere around. Okay, I think I had something I was looking at on the chart just somewhere around here. I think, and we also have this 5 minute institutional candle, so it's something I should be looking out for. So I'll be very careful with that, and I will see our price. If one thing that usually me, I don't just close my partial once price gets to levels. What I do is, if price gets to say this level now and say it's a supply level, I'll watch to see if there's any signs of reversal. Say maybe a distribution or equal is being taken and price or liquidity graphs and so on. So if I see things like that, then I will be closing some partials. But if I don't, I'll just keep holding the trade till probably the next supply level, which we might start seeing reversal. Though deep down in my mind, this is my first level for take partials, and also at this level, I'm also looking to see if I might see some sell entry opportunity. I don't know, so I'll just keep you guys updated. Now, one thing there is this trade can be held for as long as possible. Looking at what actually happened on the daily and on the 4 hours. Was it daily and 4 hours? Yeah, I think. Let me check. I can't. Oh, it's not this. Okay, but it's on GU. It's on GU. I thought it was on this. But looking at what happened on the daily time frame, there's possibility that we might clear this trend line liquidity line just around there. So there's possibility that we might clear the trend line liquidity. So which means possibility of price going above this level. Even though not necessarily above this level, but possibility of price going above this level. So if price does something like that, then we should be up for around 121 people. So, and if we're able to still hold for longer, that should be around a 14-hour trade. But I want to see how it plays out. Let me go down on the 3 hours time frame. So yeah. So on my previous backup, which I've already played, so this is a level I'm looking at. This is a level I'm looking at. So I'll see how it plays out. It all depends on how price reacts at this based drop on the 4 hours. So if price react nicely, then we might be up for a good trade. And if price reacts otherwise, I'll just be closing my trade, even though I close probably an 80% or a 50% partial. So let me mark this as a 15 minutes, then this as a 4 hour. Yeah, so I'll keep updating you guys, and please stay tuned. Alright, so I'm looking at this. This looks just more like a reaccumulation to me. I actually still have my initial trade running from here, running from somewhere around here, running from this entry level here. So, but I'm also looking at this level. So, what I'll be doing is I will place 2 limit orders. That's this one is the more conservative entry. That's below this level. Though there's possibility of price coming as low as this area, that's price will take me and come out as low as this area. But and also I'll still be placing another limit of that somewhere around here with a stop loss just at this low. A stop loss just at the low of this equal low, so just below the equal low shall. So let me make it 3.5 pip. So these are the two orders I will be placing right now. And I'll see how they play. As I said earlier, I don't have a specific target for all of my trade. I'm just holding them, seeing how price react, and then that will determine if I close it or not.
So I just go back to my place. I've been at my place for literally throughout the week. That's since on Sunday evening. So I just go back to my place. I'm actually traveling right now. I was quite been on holiday for almost 3 weeks, and I've been in school. I'm actually really tired of right now. So I'm traveling in the next 1 hour or 2 hours, and I'm going to update you guys on the way the Euro USD trade went. I was stopped at break even. I was running. The two trades went very well. I closed some partials. I closed about 50% on all of my trades. I closed 50% partials on all of my trades. So it really went well. So far I'm up 2% for the day, which pretty much covers the whole loss which I've been having. So I've taken about 3 losses in total this week. So just this trade, it's covered all of the losses. And I don't know, before I travel, I might just take a quick look at the chart. Probably I'll get a re-entry, or I'll see how it goes. Also, one of the reasons why I was closed at that was because after taking price literally reversed from the exact point which I took my partials from, literally reversed from that exact point. So the remaining position, I moved my stop to break even. I actually planned on closing 80% of the profit, but I just decided to leave 50% left. So after closing that, I moved my stop loss to break even, but decided that it's best for me to move my stop loss below. There was a based rally that price left before pushing higher, before breaking structure. So I decided to move my stop loss just below that level, and I was taking out. So probably if I still left my trade at break even, I'll be running still some nice profit. But it is what it is. I don't know, I might drop on the chart to just explain some things, and at the same time to also look for possible trading opportunities on GU and maybe on Euro USD still, because I see the likelihood of Euro USD still pushing higher, pushing more to the upside. So I'll update you guys. So this is my place. This is just my place. Just very small place though. Yeah. And it's just how the outside looks. So no stay. Yeah, it's a bit dirty because I've been away for about a week, so it's somewhat not related, but somewhat dusty. And yeah. Alright guys, so this is it here. So I took my first partials. Initially I was looking to take my first partial from around this level here or this level here. So the reason why I was looking at this level was based on what I said initially to you guys. That's the 5-minute base drop. So I was going to take my partial just around that level. But then I said, okay, no, better still, let me just take my partial based on 50% of. I took my partial based on 50% of this buy to sell candle. So I took my partial based on 50% of it. It was that as 50% of it. That was here. That's 690. So that was why I took my partial. I took 50% of it, and just price literally reversed of that level. Like it was so quick. It's literally reversed. So this is my chart. Yeah. So as you can see, it's exactly from that level. That's where it's reversed from, and then I moved my stop loss just below
this. Move my stop loss to just below this rally, so just below this the base here. So my stop loss are 514. Yeah, so then my stop loss are, so the price already took me out last time. So far price is still looking somewhat good, still looking good in a way. I'm just watching to see how it goes. mm, Placing a trade based off here might still be a good entry opportunity, but that's not what I'm really looking at. But if I'm able to get a break of structure above this level, a break of structure above this level, then probably I might start looking for buy opportunities. So I'll just see how it plays out. Let me just say, so I want to also look at one thing. There is this. I Even if I get a break above this level, I'll be looking for buys below this level, due to the fact that there's a lot of liquidity line just around here. Looking at it, we can see this support liquidity line just below here. So even if I'm to get into a trade, my trade entry opportunity entry level will be just from below this, just from around here, or based off this. It should just be based off of this 3 minutes. So let me clear. I'll remove this. The reason I'm not removing it now is because I need to journal the trade. So I need to journal the after of the trade, as how the trade ends. So I'm not going to move it now. Once I'm done, I'll clear it out from my channel. It's making my chart look chopping. So one thing there is this level looks good. That's placing a trade off of this. For this level looks very good, and then that's, so I'll be taking the 50%. I'm taking 50% of the imbalance, which is just right here. So just right. So let me just round it up to 555. I most like using rounded figures. Yeah. So I'll just be so that's where I'll be placing my trade. Replacing my okay, we're almost getting that break of structure. To be honest, I won't say I regret moving my, because my when I after taking those partial, I initially left my stop loss at break even. So if I still left it there, I think I would have still been running some pretty decent profit. But I won't say I'm regretting, because at least I was still able to close some profit, because at the end of the day, what we may still see is price moving higher up to this level and dropping rapidly. Since we're not really able to get a break above this, what's it called, we're not able to get a break above this supply level, so there are still possibilities that price might just look for sell from opportunity. So I can't really say for sure, but yeah. So even if I'm to enter this trade, I'll be looking to get into a trade from just right here. So something like this, I'll be looking to get into something like this with stop loss just below here. So that's, let me just make it my stop loss 3 people. Better to make it a 3 pip stop loss. Then I'll be targeting higher level. So that's what I'll be looking to do when I enter this trade. So probably this time around, I'll probably be targeting this level as high as this. Targeting higher level. So that's what I'll be doing. Sure. Nothing so much. And yeah, I'll update you guys on how it plays out. But first of all, let me just journal this trade. And alright, so I finally decided on what I'll be entering. So this is what I'll be entering. So my entry is off what's it called? A 3 minutes is off 50% of the 3 minute sell to buy candle. So that's 50% of this sell to buy candle. So that's 50% of that candle. That's where my entry is. So I'll just be placing my trade now, and I'll keep on updating you guys. Alright guys, so I just actually went in for buys on USD JPY, and my initial USD buy entry, which was around there, I didn't enter it. I closed the trade
so I was not activated. I closed it before I got activated, but I still see some more downside movement, and so far I'm still in the EJ trade, and it's running pretty well, pretty nicely, not so good. Overall for the day, we are up $409, $409.99, and I'll keep you guys posted on how it all plays out. Alright guys, so I just actually got home. I just came down from. It was not so stressful. It was a 12 hours journey, and I just got back. And so far, I will update you guys on what was going on with the trade. Those trades were not activated. They missed my limit orders, and let me just open it so it will be better to explain. Okay, so looking at what happened here, I actually had a limit order expecting price to come all the way deep down into here, or price just left it and went higher. So I already closed this has been closed. So now what I'm just waiting for, I have this new limit order where I'm expecting some type of movement away from this level to the upside, and also I'm also looking at Euro USD, also waiting for some type of movement to the downside before we see the push up. I actually had a limit, okay, this is where it gets. I placed the buy limit right here. Placed the buy limit just above here. When after the 230 news came about, I decided to just close it, looking at that since it's just immediately after the news, price may try and start filling up some liquidity and filling up some importance and clearing out the remainder of the liquidity left. So I decided to close and see what price just did immediately. We saw this bullish move. It's not so much, but it was, I think, about it almost a 30 pip move. Then price came down, so I'm looking for a trade entry around here. I'll see how I'll ride this. And yeah, so far also my USD JPY trade, it hit stop loss. So what actually happened was I actually did move my stop loss to break even. As you can see, my stop loss was moved. Okay, alright guys, so something came up, so I had to just do it. That's why I had to cut the video short. So so far I'm actually just looking for buy entries on both Euro USD and GB USD, and then also on, okay, let me go to USD JPY and show you something. The network is a bit slow, hence the delay. So I actually did that. Okay, I guess you guys will be able to see that the first half of this thing was marked as an accumulation. So I actually did have buy entries. If I'm right, I had a buy entry just around there. Let me be sure. Let me go to this. Yeah, I had buy entries. Okay, I had buy entries, as you can see here. Price went well in my direction, and then I decided to move stop loss to break even just at, I guess you can see the entry price. Okay, stop loss was just below break even, so the entry price was 136.221, then the stop loss was 136.214. Now price, due to the news that came about, price closed me a little below my entry, that was 136.13, which made me to lose this amount. So far I'm just going to see how price plays out on the rest of the trade, which is Euro USD and GB USD. I'm also looking at XPX 500 and US30. I'm looking at price on both trades, so I'll see all of them, how they all turn out. I hope what happens here does not turn out to be what has always been happening on GBS. Like, to be honest, GBS has just been missing my entries literally throughout the week. I've always been getting missed orders throughout the week. So I hope this just I hope we get something like this and to the upside. We'll see how it plays out. Also, then concerning US 30, I don't know. Okay, Okay, on US 13, as you can see, I had this level marked up. This was the level I was looking to see a break above, and now we finally broken it. I was unable to check it while I was on the road traveling, so I will reanalyze my charts, look for a possible reaccumulation, and probably get into a trade of there, or maybe look for an entry opportunity, same as SPS 5 S&P 500. Let me see. Okay, it was also broken above. It has given me a break of structure, so all I can do now is look for entry opportunities for it. So I just hope they all play out well. See how it plays out. Today is Friday, which is which means the end of a trading week. So the week has not been so bad, but yeah, I'm actually looking at a possible entry opportunity, trade opportunity for GPUSD. So I'll get straight into the charts so that I don't miss it. And yeah, okay, guys. So this is what I'm currently looking at for GBP USD. I'm currently targeting higher levels. So as I always say, I don't keep specific targets for all of my trades. I just go with the flow, whichever way it plays out. So this is a daily supply level, which is this buy to sell candle. So it's actually something that stands out a lot, and the probabilities of price reversing off of this level is rare. But what we're doing is taking the 50% of the candle. So if you notice, the close of this imbalance lies almost perfectly with the 50% of the candle. So I'll be using that as my major target. Then probably I might still hold the trade for longer, but that'll be my major target. And I want this is just my major target. So whatever my I'll make sure if I'm staying in the trade, I'll make sure I've taken close a lot of partials just before that level is reached. And yeah, I'll just keep updating you guys. I know this video may not be fun, but I'm just trying my best to just document it as best as possible. And so this is just great. The reason behind it is this. No, I already did have two levels. I was looking to place my trade based off. So this is a significant 3 minutes level, but I instead went for the for the 5 minutes. So looking at the 5 minutes, we have this rally based rally model, and so that's why I have two entries. So I'm splitting my risk into two. So the initial stop loss will just be below this base, and then the other one will be just below here, due to the fact that looking at this also we had something like a drop based rally. So and then there are these imbalances left, that price didn't close up right here. So possibility that price may even break this base just to come and fill it up. So in that case, I will still be in the trade if this was the level price was looking to fill up. So that's just it so far, and I will keep updating people. So far on EURUSD, I have not done any chart markup for the day. I'm supposed to clear it and restart all of my markup. And yeah, concerning USD JPY, I don't really know what price they were looking to do, so I think I'll just stay away from it for now. And that's it for it, guys. I'll keep updating you on how it all plays out. Yeah, I haven't really looked at USD card throughout the week. I've not really looked at it throughout the week, so I can't really say much about it. Okay, alright, guys. So the trade is still running. The GBP trade is still running, and it's running about, if I'm guessing correctly, it's running just around 8 RR. That's, I had two entries. One of the entries running around 8 RR, while the other entry is running about 6 RR or so. Around 6 RR of 6 RR though. So it was almost it might take profit. So let me just show you what's doing right now. Okay, so this is the trade. I'm still here to close any partials on both of the trade. As you can see, I'm almost hitting my take profit. And let me go to this and so you guys can see it. So as you can see, I'm running just a bit over 2.5%, bringing the account back to the initial $20,000. And yeah, both trades I actually had my okay, well, let it just load. I'm actually looking at my initial level for taking partials was this level. I was just actually looking to take partials at this level. I decided to just go by this measured move. So the measured move which I'm going by is this candle right here. So I'm just aside from that, I just went for a rounded number, which is 19,800. As you can see, it's okay, 19,815. So I'll say it plays out. I'll keep updating people, and hopefully I just hope it take profits. I'm still to take any partial out of it. I was initially looking to take partial at this area, but decided to just hold it straight to take profit. And let me just see how it plays out, guys. So as you can see, I just got on the Voltron, and I just checked my chart now and realized that okay, my trade has finally taken profit. So on the account, I made a total of about $750 on the account. Just I think $8 shy of $750. That's around $742 on the account, bringing the total account balance to $20,421 or so. I will jump on the account and I'll just show you guys what is it's really do up showing on charts right now. So I was looking to maybe analyze the chart for New York session, probably look for trade opportunities during New York session, but nah, I'm not sure of it. I think I'm done for the day trading just at GBUSD. I'm up about 3.75% for the day, so I don't think there's any reason. And also coupled with the fact that NFP, annual employment rate news are both coming out today, so the market is going to be so volatile. So let me just show you what's going on the chart right now. So I don't know if you can see t-shirt, my hair is wet, so I don't know, but yeah, it's full take profit. I didn't close partial. To be honest, to be fair, when this reversal move to the downside that came near my entry, I was very, very nervous and very furious. I'll use that word, but I decided to just go down and trust my analysis, and yeah, price it might take profit. And yeah, it will move pretty much a bit more. So if I had even held it further, probably, let me check how many RR that would be. That would have been a 16 RR trade rather than an 11 RR trade. The other trade was a 7.2 RR trade. So it's pretty much a very good trade so far. And yeah, okay, as you can see, it's okay, $742.30, and bringing the total balance to $20,421, which means we are up around $800 for the week. Looking at the fact that we started the week at $19,608, so we're up around $850 or so, $830 for the week, and that's the great approach. So let me just go to my dashboard. Okay, so this is the account. So weekly, let's see for the week. I think so. Looking at how we started, okay, daily, yeah. So this is it. This is the real spike of, like, if you take a look at what was up. To be honest, to be fair, there have not been any day that the account has actually been in real profits. Like there have not really been any day. The account has always been in drawdown always. So this a great improvement. So we're up, and this is the other dashboard. Yeah. So far, as you can see, net profit was lost is 2.11%. Then profit and loss for the day, that was 3.75%. Trades per day, that's the average trades per day. So what is the thing there is I during a losing situation, I just take marks of 2 trades. But in the case I had previous wins in the same day, so I can up the total amount to 3 at the very most. So then average loss per day is $1.30. Average return per trade, it's pretty low, and even the win rate is below 50%, but it's still not a bad one. And yeah, it's still not a bad one. So I'm really happy, and I hope to see how it turns out. So I think from the look of things, I need just around 6% to complete this challenge. And yeah, this is the thing. I have just 12 days left, so that's the deadline. And I don't want to put pressure on myself due to the fact that I have just 12 days left. So as you can see, these are the news coming out. Yeah, I was also looking to enter buys for Euro USD just after this set of lows were manipulated by this thing. I was looking to enter buy, but it was not something I was really confident about. So I was looking to enter buys at the retest of this level. Though I wanted to have been activated, I think I was looking to enter buys at so I think my entry would have been missed a bit, or probably activated. I don't know. So it would have been missed or activated. I can't really tell. But yeah, I'm done for the day till next week. So I think by next week Monday I will just have about 10 trading days left. 10 days left. So it's still not bad. Hopefully I see what I can do. Probably I'll be able to get, if I'm able to get as high as 5% in profit, I'll also be able to get an extra 14 days. So that will still be a good one. And yeah, we'll meet next week. And what I'll do is I'll edit the videos now, and if you stuck with me to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. And the next episode of this video will be released next week. So peace out.